I was on the mountain. Deep breath for full breath, the air is mountain. Here I forgot that I was full of blood. He spattered the altar there in the mass ministers. Here the horizon is a distant bay. Peaks, these boreal wings on them. He treated even the death of my son. It was as if the voice that cursed had disappeared. So I ran across the rock faces, and behind me the sharp mountain wind howling. I searched mountain caves, cave cellars, making various conjectures with them. I invaded all the Tatra mountains, looking for these sleeping nights. How long is the rampart in the chain of rocks? Nowhere and nowhere from end to end. So they don't exist, granite steps. Where does this magic in my thoughts come from? Where does this reverie come from? Are they sunken into some rocks? And no one can guess the words and the password. I can cling to these legends, whose essential content I do not understand. Who am I looking for? Whose emblem is this for? Has possession failed me here? Spirit, I saw myself in armor, greatness remembering great-grandfather and father. And the thought of my curse keeps coming back, that the face burns in the bloody tears of Gethsemane. Because I was tearing my face until my hair was watered with blood, that my head is under the crown of the helmet. Loco Nova became painfully terrible. The pain distorted the shape seen into a circle, and made a living wonder sleeping in the soul. He placed phenomena among the scraps and the dead stones of this desert wilderness, that sometimes it seemed like the rock would move, having faces like sleepy people. Suddenly I saw an army, as if in blue. The peaks are covered with red sun. On horseback, in armor as heavy as shells. How there was a distant view of rock scraps, and his aurora everyone, as if in ruined heaps on the mountains, the ruins of castles and houses. The giants are not ghosts stuck in corpses. Wonder what gave rise to fairy tales and talk, as if on rocks in the sunny red, living blood flowed through a network of streams. In the weight of shields and armor of green mosses, wielding jagged and rusty swords, they had created deliberate moves, chasing the illusory fame flying in the winds. That when I looked at them in astonishment, nights, their tears flowed like blood from the faces in the golden sun that froze the dawn. I felt as if they were rushing somewhere in space, no longer seeing any boundaries for its shoots, that their eyes have already reached the abyss of the spirit, where they saw their own works of madness. Unbreakable chains seeing chained, with which is chained to saddles and rose riders, will disperse when the spirit no longer listens. Hand, that the half movement hand has gone wrong, so they are left in one rock for eternal sleep.